Ladies and gentlemen, WWE released multivitamin gummies. That's it for Once You Heal episode 179. 74. Wow.
Yeah.
That's it. That was just that was a news break.
Yeah, yo, that PSA,
they released little
nigga.
championship.
That's all
they
you
released
need to know.
championship gummies. We'll see you Sunday for back.
You don't need to know about Titus World Slide. You don't need to know about Absolution officially finally being killed off. No
Dude,
special
gummies, and I can
SmackDown.
only buy them. I can only buy them at Bed Bath and Beyond.
You don't know.
What?
You need to know about hypocrisy in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. I wanted to start off the show. We could just do whatever format. We could just throw out stuff from the week.
You don't know about the creation of a new fucking city in the country of Canada that officially got dubbed about an hour ago. It's called LeBronto.
LeBronto, Canada.
I go there, man. It sounds like a nice place to live.
So wait, these gummies, I'm still talking about the gummies, I'm sorry. They're designed for under 13. What happens if I eat one?
Then you won't grow, man. It'll stunt your growth.
But why do gummies have an age limit?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's
oh no,
because-
they're gluten-free and vegan. Oh no.
What's wrong, man?
No.
You don't want vegan gummies, nigga?
No.
What's wrong with vegan gummies?
It's not fun. It looks fun. They're little belts. But what would happen if me, a 26-year-old friggin' dude, eats one? Will I just shrink?
You might.
Oh.
I've seen that happen.
It's because of that vegan shit.
Yeah, like midget. That's how you got midget Daniel Bryan on SmackDown.
Man.
It happens.
Again.
You know?
Cass needs new music. So bad. He has the swagger walking and everything. He has the stature. You know, he has the swagger of a big man. But the music is just so bad.
I'm telling you, yo, they just want to remix the fucking Enzo theme and fucking, he want me to write him some bars, yo.
Just make him rap on that beat. Just
my name's Cass. I'm whooping your ass.
Like, he needs something. I can't.
You know what I'm 7 feet tall, and you just can't teach that. My ex-girl's a woman's champ.
Yeah. That's so weird. Like, while he was gone, the two people that, like, are closest to him in the company, well, one of them was, are champions. The war champions. And then he comes back like, yo, a lot of shit happened while I was gone, didn't it? Enzo ain't even here anymore.
Well, technically, she won the title on the day he came back.
Yeah. Can you imagine, like, yo, I'm back, putting the past behind me? Oh, great, because your ex is going to win the belt tonight. Like, oh, great. You needed your approval because your ex is going to win the belt tonight. What? What you say?
No,
you want me to come on down there?
Am I going to beat AJ for the WWE Championship tonight?
No. Hey, but hey, he gets to face Daniel Bryan on Sunday.
Yeah, and I'm still fearing they're going to have that nigga win.
You think so?
Yeah.
Just to give him a momentum?
Yeah, give him the momentum.
Give him some, that's super momentum. It's almost like Baron Corbin momentum at first. Oh, this WWE still sees something in Baron Corbin, so we might see that again on Monday.
Hey, I see something in Baron Corbin, man. I think he can be something.
He could. Like, and he's growing.
And I was kind of looking forward to seeing Baron Corbin versus Big Cass somewhere down the line, but no. One, they're both heels, and two, they switched fucking Baron Corbin over to Raw.
That would have been a cool feud. But Baron still has the better music.
Still miss his old theme, though.
Oh, you like his old theme?
Yeah.
The motorcycle opening?
Yeah. Yo,
my nigga Kane actually won the primary in Tennessee.
For the fucking Republican Party, even though
he's the Republican Party.
You know he's a libertarian.
Like Kane is cool, but he's a Republican, but he's Kane, so it's cool.
Donald
Kane could
Trump is
do.
doing a good job by the words of King.
What if he just becomes a new Trump? Like he develops that kind of attitude.
From what I heard, when people think of him, I don't think that's gonna happen. So, yeah,
Everyone that doesn't agree with my politics can
burn
burn.
in the hell.
Like, oh my god. Forget that we dealt with the guy who just wanted to deport everybody. This dude just wants to burn people.
Hmm.
And we talk about Hitler. This dude just wants to burn people. But then he lost
Hey,
that power,
but
didn't he? He
but
lost his power
he
to
but
burn.
he's not trying to discriminate against nobody though. He wants to burn everybody.
Oh wait, Bray Wyatt took Kane's like fire power, right? Wasn't that the thing?
Yeah, at one point.
And the thunder.
Yeah,
Yeah. So why didn't he do that during the Ultimate Deletion thing he had with Matt Hardy?
because when he had the match against Undertaker and Kane at that Survivor Series, they took his they powers back.
No,
Yes, that's how it worked.
I didn't see no physical extraction of the power.
You didn't need to, man. You
Yes, I
don't know
did.
how you don't know how these otherworldly beings operate, man. They on a whole nother level.
Otherworldly beings.
Yeah, man. The shit don't work in the same realm as Wolf and Matt Hardy because he's magic, nigga.
It's magic.
Except I
What?
don't
What?
think he's actually officially called himself magic since coming back.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with him. I'm happy he's a champ. Hey, since last week we had the Royal Rumble happen, the greatest Royal Rumble in history of ever.
yeah, and all people were talking about it was Titus World Slide, and I barely
He's getting
saw
a
it.
T-shirt.
I barely saw any of it just because I wanted to go back and watch it, but the first match was John Cena versus Triple H. It was
Yeah,
boring as fuck, so I turned that shit off.
yeah, that was
Cause,
a super like.
Cause when I came home from work, because it was going on while I was at work, they were already in the middle of the. I think they were at like number 15 or something in the fucking Greatest Royal Rumble. Nigga, hold up, let me. Okay,
Hey, 'cause
Greatest Royal.
you didn't miss too much. I remember you started talking about it.
I came in when. Wait. I think right when Kofi was coming out. Yeah, that sounds right.
As always. And Kofi refusing to get eliminated in a different way now. He's on Xavier Woods' back.
Yeah, and Kofi
My
actually
favorite thing.
got the last 16 minutes in that shit.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan shattered the record.
Since apparently
Brave.
the record's built in that match of canon now, so yeah.
Yep, just like Braun. Braun breaks the elimination record and wins the whole damn thing.
Yep.
And he got a big ass trophy and a belt.
Hmm.
Which is weird because when they, the first picture they posted when they talked about Backlash, but on Monday between when they announced that he and Lashley were gonna face Owens and Zayn, they had him with the belt. But then they got rid of that, and now all the promotional material doesn't have him with the belt. So I mean, we can kind of get the hint that he wasn't gonna defend that anyway,
Man,
unless you have a Rumble every pay per view.
he's the greatest Royal. Yeah, he's the greatest Royal Rumble champion, man. You
How do
gotta
you
defend the
defend
belt.
that? Just have a Rumble match everywhere.
Easy. The winner of the greatest Royal Rumble match is automatically for the next pay per view #1 contender for the fucking Universal World Heavyweight Championship, whichever one the nigga wants to decide to go for. But
You know what would have been a cool idea for that if he was still a heel and he won that? Since WWE wants to like they have Lesnar doing the whole MMA thing, whatever. Strowman made his green belt the interim Universal Championship belt, and just talked shit about that to get Lesnar to come back, and then they face off for the championship.
yeah, but then like every other month they should just have Braun Strowman compete. I think he needs to be able to come out at number 50 every single other month during the thing. The defending champion should be able to come out at number 50. Championship advantage.
Hmm. That'd be cool. It's amazing how Braun Strowman is not the world champion right now.
Yeah, you
It is
know.
the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing since me watching Attitude Era binge and hearing The Rock fucking blowing roofs off of every fucking arena and not have the
Triple
championship.
H wins at fucking
Like
WrestleMania 2000.
Triple H is getting called a pussy, an asshole, dickhead. Forget it. The Rock comes out and they gotta rebuild the whole fucking stadium and arena because it can't contain like 20,000 people screaming at the top of their lungs.
Screaming The
And
Rock's name.
he wasn't the champion, not the champion. I mean, not yet. I know he wins it where I'm up too close. Especially now, since on the Raw I'm up to, they announced that in Triple H's corner, I mean, in The Rock's corner at Backlash, it's gotta be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh yeah, yeah, that shit did happen.
And it's amazing how all Linda said was Stone,
Hmm.
and the crowd, wow!
You know,
You
two
see
most over
arms flailing
niggas,
everywhere.
like two most over niggas you ever gonna ever see be over ever.
Like it's amazing how like the crowd is expecting it, and they know she's gonna say it, and then she just says it. It's like, oh, one man, and that man is dramatic pause for like 2 seconds.
Cold Stone Creamery.
Stone. Jr. losing his shit. By God Almighty! Like it was an announcement. That was also the Raw where I didn't know this or I didn't remember where Triple H lost the title to Chris Jericho.
Oh
Supposedly,
yeah,
that was the
yeah.
very first segment. The show started off with that. It's like, yeah, I called Stephanie a dirty, trash bag hoe and shit.
Oh,
Triple H comes out mad. Now that I got your attention,
dirty,
why don't you put that title on
disgusting,
the line?
brutal, bottle feeding, fucking
Yeah,
trash bag,
trash
hoes and
bag
shit.
hoe. And they got Triple H to put the belt on the line. There was some fuckery. Oh, Hebner counted the three like Sonic. Jericho was the champ. And then Triple H came out and made that nigga watch the replay. Made Mike Chioda watch the replay, tell Earl Hebner, that was a fast count, Earl. What was going on, man? That was a fast count. And then Earl gave the ultimatum. I'll reverse the decision, but you motherfuckers better not touch me ever again in your goddamn life. And sure enough, Jericho wasn't champion. Now, I don't think that ring counts.
Nope, it don't.
Yeah, officially, right? It doesn't count. Because it was a reverse decision.
Oh, just like Mick Foley reversed the damn decision on fucking Chris Benoit.
Mm. Some shit.
No shit happened.
Shit does happen. Well, back to modern time. I don't know what the hell they were going with Elias and Rude on Monday.
Oh yeah, the
Elias worked
whole
the throat area. Pause. The entire match.
was
But then
that would did
the
something
last
actually
hit,
happen or
no, like yeah, he was hitting him in the throat, supposedly. But then the payoff of it was he goes over, they're on the apron, and Elias pushes him towards like the turnbuckle area, like the little thing that holds the turnbuckle on the ring post.
yeah, and then nigga couldn't breathe.
Yeah. But then they spent this whole time during that, this dude choking on the floor. Oh, he hit his throat. You might crush his larynx. And then they put the slow motion replay from the front of him just hitting like his chest. Nowhere near his throat. Corey Graves has to pull the ultimate audible. Like, yeah, he probably hit the clavicle so hard it hurt his throat. Sure. I guess. I'm talking about Bliss the League. That's something that'll probably happen on Bliss the League. Like, yo, I hit my chest so hard that my throat exploded.
Well, in the second one, when I fucking finally get to there, they have a ruptured scrotum, which is the most fucking
Oh, yeah.
disgusting shit in all of
Boss.
fucking Bliss the League.
Yeah.
The shit just the fucking testicle just pours off, and then all you see is skeet. I'm like, nigga. I don't even know if I can even get away with show. I'm probably gonna have to censor that shit.
Probably. I'm about to say, yeah. I don't know how that's going to work out. AOP beats these jobbers. French jobbers. We had a lot of French on Monday. There's a lot of French.
Yeah, but the French jobbers actually cut a pretty good promo, man. Shit.
Oh, AOP? AOP actually spoke English on Monday.
I ain't see
Yeah, they spoke English.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak?
Yeah, they actually spoke. I was like, oh, Of course, then they ended it with their language, and then they had a catchphrase. I forgot what it was. They have a catchphrase. I
You
don't know what
know
I forgot.
everybody need a
Oh, yeah,
catchphrase.
sleep. I'm still sleepy.
Hey, I got a
That's
catchphrase.
yeah.
Shit.
I have a lot of catchphrases.
Man, that's just like shit that I say, man. I don't even know if you can
You did.
consider yeah, eat a dick.
You did.
Fucking goddamn.
Ruby Riot and Sasha Banks is a match that I would say
Yeah.
go out of your way to watch if you haven't watched. That match had me glued to the TV, which doesn't usually happen in
You
like
know, and then interference, riot
yeah.
wins.
But that was a really good match. And then the segment that followed that was even better because we had a moment of bliss again. And I don't know how Alexa Bliss is the heel in this because that is hilarious. It was
What?
a
Yo,
cup.
here's the thing: the way she described the story at Disneyland, Nia Jax could have just been concerned for her friend's well-being if she didn't meet the height requirements for
Asking
the
me if
ride at
yeah,
Disneyland.
it's a cup.
It's a cup.
You just sit in it. It's a cup.
Something tells me she legit couldn't fucking meet the height requirement for that ride.
Right, yeah. That's crazy. Like, I mean, she visits it because you always see it on Instagram, but what does she do? Because, like, I'm pretty sure she really doesn't meet the height requirements, which is weird.
Hey, this more than just rides, yo. She could do some other shit.
Well, she could just ride the cups.
See, I used to be all about fucking thrill rides and all that other bullshit at amusement parks, but yeah, I can't do that no more. Like, I
Uh,
don't know, rapid movement just makes me dizzy. You don't make me want to go to sleep, man.
uh,
So
yeah, when I went to Six Flags the last time I went, 2012, I only rode like the Joker, the Dark Knight, like roller coaster. That was it. I mostly just held everyone else's shit while they went on to rides.
I remember
Those
fucking
were all
Six
my school.
Flags introduced the damn Superman ride, but every single time I
Yeah,
went, they was like, "Oh no, it's closed." I was like, "What the fuck you mean it's
yeah,
closed
that
for
ride
you?"
closed a lot, which is like pretty scary. It's like, what's so wrong with it that it's constantly being like closed and
That shit
fixed?
was always fucking closed, yo. Every time, like, cause I had a season pass that year. I literally went there. I want to say 6 times during the summer. That
Nope,
shit, nope, not open. Nope, not open.
not worthy for Superman.
It wasn't
Apparently,
like I was
Six
trying. It
Flags
wasn't like I was
can't
trying to go
catch
on a fucking elevator, yo. Fuck the elevator.
the elevator. El Toro.
That's why I was confused when fucking Matt Morgan had that shit as the name of his
Yeah, the
damn
elevator.
finishing move. I was like, hold on.
The elevator.
This nigga's fucking finishing
What's
move is the
what's
name of a
Six Flags
damn
biggest
yeah.
roller coaster right now? It used to be Nitro. I'm interested. What's it current?
Said before Six Flags New England.
Oh, King the
It
Ka.
was called
Totally
Riverside
forgot
over there, and they had this ride to fucking Black Widow or some shit. Fuck that shit,
Fuck that
nigga. Cause I
shit.
was on that shit, yo. It was like, yo, that was the first like ride like that fucked me up. It was going like tight fast at first. I was like, God damn. And then like it was like my birthday. My god brother was with me. He was like, man, you know this shit go backwards now, right? I was like, what?
Like
He's like, yeah, man, it
what?
go backwards. And then he was like, oh, if anybody want to get off now, get off. I was like, yeah, I was like, man, I got off. I was like, fuck that. I ain't like that shit going frontwards, yo. I'm not going on that same damn ride backwards, yo. Fuck that.
Yeah, King the Ka is still the world's tallest roller coaster.
Man, I do not want to be on it
That's 456 feet.
unless it ain't that fast.
What, King the Ka?
Yeah. Is it?
Ain't that fast. That drop. Are you kidding?
The fuck?
The thing is, that's all that roller coaster is. You just go all the way up 456 feet. You just drop.
Nigga, do they have wikis on fucking roller coaster rides or some shit?
Like the turn, the loops. This one doesn't. What's Tower Terror?
Nah,
Dream?
man, they don't have the Black Widow that I went on, man.
So is the Nitro. Yeah, El Toro. So is Nitro still a thing? I
Man,
remember
I
that
don't
roller
know
coaster.
what's a fucking thing.
A lot of roller coasters, man. And I ain't riding none of them. Cause fuck that shit. Uh, so remember when Reigns and Strowman wanted to kill each other a year ago?
I remember.
Yeah, now they were a tag team on
Yeah,
Monday. They were homies,
yeah.
homies. I just fist bumped myself and I may have broken my left hand, but it's
Damn.
okay.
No,
I
put
don't
on
have to type
Goldberg,
anymore.
yo, man up, nigga.
I would say I don't have to type anymore. That'd be great. Like I kind of broke my hand doing my radio show. Like what? No, it's fine. But yeah, I'm happy and confused, but happy that these two got to mend their differences. You know, sometimes you want to kill your best friend in an ambulance and other things, but they got over it. I guess for the common good. And why is Lashley only doing tag matches?
I don't know, man. Maybe want to save him for fucking
Give me
other shit.
singles Lashley. Give me walking Armageddon, not Dominator. The Dominator,
No,
Bobby.
man.
No,
That's because
give me walking Armageddon.
that's what he was in fucking his first run, man.
Give me walking Armageddon. Give
When
me
he was
TNA
when he
Bobby
was
Lashley.
dominating, he was dominating everybody in his first run in WWE besides John Cena.
Yeah. Well, give
And
me Impact.
yeah, I just found out the reason why he kind of bounced from WWE the first time because he was trying to come back after an injury, and then fucking Michael Hayes is a racist piece of shit. So yeah,
Wait, who was BJ? Oh,
Michael
Michael Hayes.
Hayes.
Yeah. Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Hall of
Hmm.
Famer. Baron Corbin beat No Way Jose. Actually, no, he did not. No Way Jose beat Baron Corbin. I just rewrote history. He
Oh
caught him with
yeah,
a quick
because
roll up because
Titus
Titus
World
interfered.
slide, nigga.
He slipped on the rope,
Yeah,
on the apron.
he made Baron Corbin laugh, and then that was his
Yeah,
weakness.
and this dude came in with the rollie. I'm just scared that that No Way Jose is gonna end up like Adam Rose. So scared.
Man, I kind of thought that him coming out right there was just the beginning of him joining Titus Worldwide.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Have
Built
him join there.
stable, nigga. Have them just slowly come up and be just a powerhouse team that you didn't expect. Like the New Day, nigga.
Yeah. I still don't get what happened with Tozawa, but whatever.
Yeah. You know, 205 Live, man. They just
Yeah,
like,
with Hideo, who still deserves better. Both of them do.
yeah.
But it's a revamped division. It's actually really good to watch. Uh, Natalia faced Mickey James, and we actually had Ronda Rousey playing manager,
Mm-hmm.
corner role.
Yeah.
Just out there chilling, chasing Alexa Bliss. And right when Alexa Bliss manages to outrun someone, somebody else comes out. It's Nia
Yeah,
Jax.
nah, it's Jax.
And then Nia Jax goes in the ring with a serious face, but then she just lifts up both hands. That was it. I just wanted to see her hit Ronda. I want to see Ronda versus Nia Jax for the belt.
Ronda's gonna beat her in 5 seconds.
Just catches her with like a submission.
Yeah, she gonna roll over, fucking jumping, flying armbar or some shit. That's gonna be it. She gonna tap.
What else? Yeah, the show closed out with a hell of a match between Rollins and Balor for the IC title. I like how they call it the IC title
Mm-hmm.
on TV.
The icy title, nigga. You
Yeah,
ain't never had
the
an icy
IC,
nigga.
the IC title. And then Seth Rollins won that. I would go out of my way to watch that match too. Really good match. Also, I when I rewatched part of the Rumble event because I rewatched the ladder match because I was doing work. I was doing schoolwork during that match. I was looking to see because after the match I see Finn bleeding from the eye, and throughout the match I'm like, I don't know when this happened. Turns out it was when Seth Rollins literally pulled the belt down. It smacked him in the face and cut the top of his eye. Like it was right at the end. They go pulled the belt down and like the side plate just right in his eye. That shit bled instantly. I'm like, damn, over here thinking it was during one of these spots. Nope. Literally right at the end, belt smacking him in the face. That was a good match though. That was a good event. I don't like how the WWE title match ended, but I guess you gotta push out. You gotta squeeze out that feud.
Yeah, man.
And now we get it again at Backlash. And
Will it end with a
GM
nut?
Page.
Will it end
No
with a? Oh
DQ.
yeah, no DQ. I was about to say, will it end with a nut shot? Maybe
No.
that might
It
be how
may
he wins
be,
the
but
belt.
it won't be the end of the match. And we saw another nut shot on Tuesday.
Hmm.
What is with his obsession? AJ's phenomenal ball.
Oh, and apparently after Tuesday, they This nigga had a fucking dark
Yeah,
match against Dale Bryan. He hit this nigga in the nuts too.
even during the show, Daniel Bryan can't compete because he might have a fear of a chest infection. Because Roderick Strong fucking turned his chest into hamburger.
Yeah.
But yet at the end, hey, here you go. Here's Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dude's like, nope, give me your nuts.
Nuts.
You don't want no more kid with Bree? No. Okay. Go on, you son of a bitch. There could have been an easier way to do that. Uh, you think Shinsuke is gonna do it?
Yeah, I think he actually has momentum with this whole hit niggas in the nuts thing. He might.
Here's where I'm
Unless they
conflicted.
really unless they really trying to set up Joe for that feud.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Here's where I'm conflicted. When Samoa Joe came out, when AJ was in that ring, I was like, yes. And then he cuts the promo saying, I'm coming after your belt. I'm like, dude, this is great. So I don't know if I want Shinsuke to win anymore.
Yeah, but
Unless we get Joe versus Shinsuke or triple threat.
yeah, they could do that. But I'm just saying, I remember Joe's first feud with Styles and TNA at least when they started a feud there, and then fucking Joe proceeded to just whoop this nigga's ass and split his lip open.
Yeah. Man, TNA Joe was dope. He
Mm-hmm.
used to come out the bloody towel. Now he just comes out with a regular towel. No blood.
He ain't bust nobody open yet to get their blood on it and come out with it.
Well, he can't. Well, he busted himself open. Actually, no, he didn't when he faced Finn. Finn
Yeah.
busted him open with that fucking elbow. That opening bell elbow shot to the face.
No,
Uh,
Carl Anderson. Speaking of Carl Anderson, I've noticed how that nigga's getting in a hell of a lot better shape since joining WWE.
yeah, he used to be tubby. Some sponsored meals, man. We weren't kidding.
Nigga, he got catering now, man. Shit.
Yeah, but
But I guess
okay, you had catering, but the
nigga,
sponsored meals he was getting had beer.
come
Like they
on,
were
man.
eating steak.
I would be able to go in on some fucking catering, man. I wouldn't even be fucking with no steak like that. But yeah,
New Japan, they were getting steak,
yeah.
beer. WWE probably just got like gluten free shit,
Nah, I ain't fucking with that.
vegan pizza. Man, catering probably got Deborah's cookies. Anybody want Deborah's cookies? I love your cookies,
They better
Deborah.
have some Stop and Shop cookies and catering.
Didn't someone from catering used to like show up on Up Up Down Down? I remember seeing him a couple of times.
I don't even know,
He's
man.
like,
I
yeah,
don't know
superstar,
nobody in
and
catering.
this guy from catering. Like, oh, cool, interesting. SmackDown, we had two guests on Miz TV, who Miz really wanted them to just go at it, but they were just cool. Like, hey, we ain't got no beef, you know. He came out during my match. Yeah, you know, I did the same. We're even. We're cool. Miz is just there, like, really? What happened to you? You used to be the Viper. He was just so disappointed. Like, really? Like, and again, they bring up that top 10 list that we don't hear from anymore. We haven't had one since.
Oh yeah.
So was that just for the feud at the time, or
Was it a feud
was it?
between Randy Orton and Bobby Roode?
Yeah, that was only happened once. Like, yeah, on the top 10 list, you were number 9. Like, oh, okay. Even Randy's like, nobody cares about the SmackDown top 10 list. He's not wrong. Not wrong at all.
I had a feeling that shit was just gonna be for some feud bullshit, yo. So
Yeah, but I don't know. Randy was getting pissed at Miz because he was talking mad shit, saying he was going to take the title back from Jeff, and Jeff was like, you can try. And that's it. And then Miz is even more upset. It's like, really? Because they had the mutual agreement, like asking if they'll do a handshake or a hug. And then my boy, Shelty B, came out and he was like, bruh, I don't even know how you have a title match when I beat your ass last week. So if anyone could get a title match, it's gonna be me.
yeah,
And Randy
good
just
point.
kicks him off the fucking apron, and then we get a tag match.
And then after the tag match, RKO from out of somewhere.
From out of somewhere, yeah, he RKO's Jeff, telling him to watch his back. I saw an interesting statistic earlier today. But really, this is probably like one of my recent favorite wrestling facts. Randy and Jeff on Sunday will be a Grand Slam match for the two. What I mean is, this will be the fourth time they compete for a different championship in the WWE. They faced off for the tag titles when the Hardys faced Rated RKO way back when. They faced for the Intercontinental title. They faced for the WWE title in '08, and now they do the United States title. That hasn't happened since I think it was Shawn Michaels and somebody else. The only other like close distinction, which is even more unique, is Natalia and Charlotte, where they face each other for four respective women's championships: NXT Divas, Raw Women's, SmackDown Women's. I love stats.
Yeah.
I love stats.
The only
I
sets
was
I
I was
like
blown
more
away.
are
I'm like,
LeBron
whoa.
stats.
I was like, whoa. Like, a Grand Slam opponent. It's weird because everyone that was in that tag match on Tuesday was there 10 years ago around this time. Probably like the vets that SmackDown has right now, like in terms of that kind of stuff
Oh
that were there in
yeah.
WWE then. You had The Miz, you had Shelton Benjamin. They were all like 10 years ago. If you watch anything around this time, you will see them still there. I was like, wow, it's so weird. How, like, the more things change, the more they stay the same in some ways.
Still, yo, one of my favorite moments from Shelton Benjamin, at least way back when, was when he was on ECW. He had a match against Yoshi Tatsu, which was really good. People
Yeah.
need to look that up. And I was like, damn, yo, Yoshi Tatsu can really be something. And then, Hunter Club and shit.
Hunter Club was all the way.
I don't care, man.
I will say, when he came back to New Japan, that dude was on fire.
And
And
then
then
Tuck the Net.
AJ Styles.
And then Hunter Club. And then Billy Gunn. And then nah.
But now we're going to get the return of Bone Soldier.
No. You remember that? Hopefully it's somebody else.
Yeah. There's no way in hell they're going to hype that nigga up with a promo and bring up old Captain New Japan. Also, I love how, because I couldn't remember parts of SmackDown, and somebody described Shinsuke's low blow to AJ. That's what he said. Shinsuke Nakamura's music plays and he waits for Nakamura to come out from the back, but we cut to the ring and Nakamura is in the ring with his forearm in the general area of AJ's genitals.
Yeah. The general area.
Okay,
Not his
the
whole
general area
arm
of
in
AJ's
between his
genitals.
legs.
Yeah, because it's to the point where like he'll low blow you and at the same time he has enough arm left to like punch you in the stomach if you wanted to. Because this dude just like going all the way like with his center of his elbow like on the bend part. I'm like, damn dog, you going like Melina's when she low blowed Mick Foley way back. Uh, what else happened? Sheamus faced Xavier Woods. Really good match. Really fun match. Which
Heard it was
Xavier Woods
type
won.
short though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Xavier Woods won. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville walk into their former buddy old pal's office and ask them if they can do them a favor, if they were, set because they were pals, they were
Yeah,
homegirls.
buddy old pals.
And Paige is like,
Bosom buddies.
yeah, bosom buddies. And Paige is like, no, because Absolution is dead. And we cut to commercial. Like right after that, I'm like, what?
Yep. Absolution's dead, nigga.
I'm like, Absolution kind of dead. Commercial. Like, what? That's it? Asuka referenced the Avengers by throwing punches in the air backstage with Charlotte and Becky Lynch. I actually fell asleep during that match because I was exhausted. But I woke up to see freaking Asuka get the hot tag and do the Asuka lock. So I don't know anything about that match. So I was tired. It had nothing to do with the in-ring product. I fell asleep like during the entrances. I'm pretty sure. I was gassed. Still gassed for the foreseeable future. But yeah, it's kind of hard to. It's easy to forget that there's a pay-per-view this Sunday. This is
Yeah,
not much of
because
a.
they just had the fucking Grizz Royal Rumble
Yeah,
like a
it's
week
it's it's
ago.
kind of it's kind of hard. Remember WWE used to have like full-fledged pay-per-views like every 3 weeks in like 2011, 2012.
Ah,
I remember that. I was like,
yeah.
yeah, we got. It was like, oh, Capital Punishment, and then oh, Vengeance, and like it's just
Capital
too much.
punishment.
Yeah, Capital Punishment, where John Cena defended the WWE Championship against R-Truth. Remember
Oh
that?
yeah, you know, black
Remember
person
that?
in
If
the
you
main
don't, it's
event,
okay. I
black
do. I
president.
remember
You know,
it.
I'm pretty sure that was the correlation why they gave R-Truth that match. I was completely convinced of it back then. I'm still in.
I remember these things, so you won't have to. Also, the promotional poster for that was John Cena and Barack Obama. They were little caricatures. It was great. Which means we might potentially have capital punishment back in real life because of our fucking president. So
Fuck.
we might have capital punishment. It's gonna be tremendous. It's gonna be spectacular.
No, that
It's gonna
means
be,
Big Cass is going to main event. Nope, I'm good.
hey Cass, since it's a Trump thing pay per view and you're a strong Republican, you're gonna win the belt,
Hey,
and then
I
you're gonna
was
go
all
back out
good
there
with
and you're gonna win the other
fucking.
belt.
I was all good with Face Big Cass. Yeah. Because Face Big Cass was the one who went and fucking when they was talking about titles of movies that fucking Rusev should be in. Fucking the 40-year-old virgin, the penis.
Oh yeah, the penis. Like wait, what? I don't think you can say that. You know,
He's like,
tickling the ivory. Yeah. Oh, a pianist. He did say penis
yeah,
though.
he said penis the first time.
Yeah, the penis. Like what?
He's like the pe. He's like the penis. I was like, what?
Tickling the ivory. Speaking of Jericho, he may not really be done with New Japan.
Yeah, pulling the wool over niggas' eyes and shit.
Yeah, there's a rumor that he may work a New Japan event in June, and that means that maybe Dominion. And seeing as how your boy Naito has a new white belt under his waist, or wherever he left it in the ring, because I think it's still in the ring as it
Yeah,
is day,
he carried well he left.
we may see ourselves a nice little title match. I'm for it. Anything with Jericho, anything good for Dominion, I'm all for. And you know it's going to be good because they could have easily had Tanahashi and Okada for that show. You know, wait like the month to do that, but they're doing it on like a show that isn't really stacked, every year. They're just going to have like, here you go. You thought you were going to wait for this one? Nope. You get this title defense right now. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen in Dominion. If he shows up in Dominion, sure. But the thing is, they have a lot of stuff going on that same month. I think they have the U.S. show at the Cow Palace. What month is that?
Yeah, I don't even remember.
GPW
But
Cow Palace.
apparently, speaking of that, New Japan were not happy with the first day returns on fucking
Oh, the ticket
ticket
sales.
sales.
Yeah, they only sell like 3,000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
3,000,
they
300,
said
330.
the thing was I think they said there was like 1,000 tickets that they had fucking like
Yeah, the fan
not
club.
yeah,
Not of it because they were
which
being
is
held for New Japan fan club members in
yeah,
Japan.
which is stupid.
And it's a fan club, nigga. You gotta pay to be a part of that club. It's not cheap. Those are the first people to get the ticket window to go to Wrestle Kingdom every year.
Yeah, yeah, I get for Wrestle Kingdom and shit, but nigga,
The
outside of
overseas show,
fucking
like they might
yeah,
not make it to.
because people were talking about like overall expenses to be able to do that shit from Japan, so they like, oh, so You know, people gonna so they reserving those tickets for people who gonna have to. They was like, what? So they expecting 1,000
Yeah, to
people
travel.
to fork out what they said like a total of like $5,000 to be able to make this trip.
Hell no. I'm sorry. If I have a fan club stuff or something here, and they were to do a show somewhere else, I'm staying here. If I had Yankees season tickets and they just announced, yeah, the Yankees are going to be a part of the world baseball team to face the Samurai Japan, the only opportunity that can possibly get to go to Japan, I'm staying here. Like it's not happening. Also, the Samurai Japan baseball team and MLB's baseball team are going to face off in September. I'm fucking excited. It's going to be a series. It's going to be, you want to talk about Infinity War? That's going to be in the Infinity War. The Japanese niggas, the best of the best, which ain't really that good, but it's still fun, versus the juggernauts of America.
I don't know about being in no Infinity War. I'd rather not die, yo. Spoiler
Yeah,
alert,
everyone's gonna. Oh wait,
because
let me
that's
say it
all
because
I've seen from that shit
yeah, I don't
is
know if
niggas
anyone watched
die.
it. I didn't watch it, so
I
I
just
could be a
know
dickhead.
plenty of people, it might be people you love, are gonna die.
But in comic book fashion, they're probably not gonna be permanent. And if
Yeah.
they are, it's because they didn't renew contracts and they couldn't pay them.
Comic
Yeah or
book
no?
fashion, aka Dragon Ball Z fashion.
Hmm. Yeah, just like the Human Torch when he died in 2011, and they really went with it. Like, hey, he's dead, so the Fantastic Four is dead. Now we're gonna have the Future Foundation with your boy Spider-Man. Like, what? Like, where did this happen? And it did. The Fantastic Four was no more. They had the Future Foundation. Then, like, I think a year later, like, yeah, this shit sucks. Hey, Human Torch, how's he back? Here he is. Like, he good. He good. He was down for a little bit. He was kind of dead for a little bit, but he good now. What about Spider-Man? I don't know what happened to that nigga.
Shit, I
And then
remember.
Spider-Man did die like that a year later.
I think like the only comic book nigga toy I even had as a kid was fucking,
Nigga toy.
yeah, comic book nigga toy. Was fucking Fire Lord, and I still don't know who the fuck Fire Lord is, nigga.
Fire Lord.
Yeah, Fire
I had
Lord.
a lot of X-Men. I remember I had a Deadpool toy, and I didn't know. I still have that Deadpool toy, but at the time I didn't know who the fuck he was. I still have him though. He's on my
Fire
shelf.
Lord. Oh, apparently he was in an Avengers comic.
Yeah, my Deadpool toy is right behind my two Zelda figures. What else can we talk about?
His first appearance was in Thor number 225,
Which was like what, the 80s? No, like 70s.
70s. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn, man. Like, even
Comic
if I
book.
would want to and I had access to all that shit, I could not keep up with, like, all the fucking.
Oh, you ever try to read something from the beginning? I did it with Captain America.
Man, I would not do any of that shit, man.
Yeah, I loved it because you actually see him like smack Hitler in the old the old issue, and you can hear like a lot of the old slang. So I think what was one slang that Iron Man used on Captain America that he can definitely not get away with now? Hold on, like it's bad.
What, do you call him a faggot?
No, no. Uh, oh yeah, I found I had to Google it. Like he's like, where is he? He's like, yeah, still brooding. This is Iron Man to Captain America. He's like, still brooding, eh? Maybe what you need is some solid dick from an Iron Man. And then Cap's like, maybe I do, shellhead. Maybe I do. That's slang for straight talk. So maybe you need some solid dick from Iron Man. Do you like?
No.
No, you don't want solid dick from Iron Man.
No, man.
It's straight talk. He's trying to put you in your place.
Nah, man. They ain't never what that mean.
Hey man, slang has changed over past 40, 50 years. Oh, there's wow, Microsoft Edge still telling me shit. It's like I just bought this computer today. Jesus.
Man, I say
Yeah, slang was weird.
slang fucking changes like every 5 years, man. I'm pretty sure 5 years ago I ain't hearing nobody saying fucking shit was lit.
Yeah, slang changes so fast. And the thing is, it's like, you know, at certain points, people just look at you weird for saying something that you thought people still said, but you're like 10 slang versions of the same thing behind.
Nope, I don't give a shit, man. If used to say something and I still kind of say it, I still
And
say
people
it.
still say fat.
No, I ain't never said that.
People
Like,
still say ill, like 90s
nigga, yeah,
people.
I still say L, yeah.
That's ill. Earl. Now we say lit.
Nah, I can't bring
Facts.
myself to say lit. I don't say facts.
Facts. B. Son.
Yeah, I say son.
Son. Done.
Nope.
Done. It's like a Queens thing. What can we talk about? So Corey Graves.
Oh,
Corey
yeah.
Graves had something to say on his Instagram page, and WWE caught wind of it, obviously because they monitor everybody,
Hmm.
and they are upset. He reportedly has some heat backstage, but although they they think it's understandable for what he said, it's still, you know, it's not a good look for them in a
Oh,
way, I guess.
oh, it's not a good look for them fucking because of their partnership with the niggas over in fucking Saudi
Yeah,
Arabia. They financially have shit to lose from that.
yeah. They made
That's
a
it.
lot of money.
Hmm.
They made a lot of money.
That's why
I
a
mean,
lot of people are questioning their decision to even fucking go over
dude,
there.
and they had the prince make a request, and it was the weirdest shit. Like he requested JR, the king, even though they're not going to be on commentary, and he requested the Ultimate Warrior and Yokozuna.
It's like, yeah, these niggas dead, right?
Yeah, it's like, when did you stop watching? Like 95? But maybe 94? It's like, shit, like, how do you tell the prince and like the king or whatever? Like, we can't do that.
So is that the reason why fucking JR actually did have to go all the way over?
Yeah, JR and King. Just to be there, not even commentate the show, just to be seen. Like, hey, you're the only guy that can make me meet JR. Bring JR over
So he
here. He
requested,
doesn't even work with us.
they requested Jerry King Lawler, but he apparently he wasn't allowed to be referred to as a king
Yeah,
over
refers
there.
as a king. A lot of shit is
That's
happening like
weird.
because of that. Davari received death threats
Hmm.
for his
Yeah.
little segment over
Like
there.
that's my thing about, like, I was just thinking about that because I saw some shit about that earlier today. I'm like, if motherfuckers in specific parts of the world are really gonna be taking fucking shit that's supposed to be an act that seriously, why the fuck do you even attend? What? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
Why do you? Or
I witnessed that firsthand. I think I told the story in here on the Puerto Rican festival, like
it-
2004.
it's like, what? It was because they're from Iran. Yeah.
Yeah, there, man.
And the thing is, people from Iran got mad at them because of the whole act. It led to them getting beat down by Arabs. So, like,
It's
it
so
led to them
weird.
getting beat down by Saudi Arabians. So,
It is ridiculous.
yeah.
I was happy to see Sean Davari. First off, I wasn't expecting that. Like I heard, Aria Davari's music, and I just expected him. But then my nigga, the other Davari, showed up, and he still looks like he can wrestle. Still young. Because I remember when he was with Muhammad Hassan, he was like early 20s. He was like 20, 20, 21. Super young. Like him and Rene Dupree were just like babies
The
that
first
year.
phenom.
Rene Dupree. Man, Rene Dupree. That's one dude. If you look at now, you're like, holy shit, what happened? Totally different. He's a super. Like he's a big guy now. Not by weight, like size. I think he was a super drug addict too, which you blame the WWE on, but whatever.
No, that's what a lot of niggas who just like end up getting their ties cut from WWE end up doing. But
I haven't been with WWE in 30 years, and I became a coke addict last year. But guess whose fault it is? The WWE. Fucking Vince, give me money. Okay,
yeah,
you're not paying me for the network.
it's
You
like,
weren't on a
oh,
televised
I'm
show.
getting random royalty checks for shit that they put on the network using having my likeness, but no, I should get more money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nigga,
Give me money per episode, per appearance, per play.
yep, because people are fucking going on the network to watch Rene Dupree matches.
Yeah. You want to see Rene Dupree win the tag team belt with Kenzo Suzuki?
I barely even remember that
When they
happening.
had the Fuse theme song, that was the first time I heard that instant. When two theme songs were put together. This show was lit. It was like Renee's music, and then you hear like the flutes from Kenzo. Kenzo still had his wife. Renee still had his bitch ass dog. It was lit, man. They actually won the belts from a not too stacked tag division, but it was still fun. I miss those days. What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, Camp WWE comes back this Sunday.
Where
So, and every Sunday will be a new episode. Get hype. So that means it's gonna be after Backlash.
I wonder if they would actually go like even though they usually don't like bring up like people's actual relationships between Camp WWE in real life. So I was gonna say I wonder if they would actually go the route of having Nikki Bella and John Cena become a couple, then they break up.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that. That there's a rumor going out saying that this could be a work for
Yeah.
Total Divas, for Total Bellas.
That's also a thing. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's because it's wrestling, but every single time people speculate, yeah, this might be a work, it usually ends up not being a work.
Yeah, we work
So I
ourselves
don't
into
know.
a shoot when it's still like, I mean, like it's real life, but people are like,
Yeah.
no, it can't be.
Yep. Like
There's no
the
way.
CM Punk shit when Batista bounced, and I don't know. There's probably a lot of other instances, but
I remember my mom when the Ultimate Warrior died, because I remember I was in her room when you guys mentioned that on the chat that day, and I remember reading it out loud. I'm like, wow, Ultimate Warrior died. Like he was just on wrestling yesterday. And of course, my mom's like, no, I think it's fake. Isn't it fake? Like, is he gonna come out again later? I'm like, no, he wasn't wrestling for years, mom. I think this is it. Like, sure enough, yeah, it was it. It has to be fake. It has to be fake. She thought Chris Benoit's death was fake.
nigga, I had to look at so many different fucking sources to confirm the Ultimate Warrior shit when I heard that, cause it's like that shit was just weird, yeah.
I think it was Trav that posted it for like, damn, Warrior died. And I was like, what? And then as soon as I go to Facebook, like the news feed, Ultimate Warrior has died. Ultimate Warrior passed away.
Nigga, I was on a all random shit. I was on a Angry Joe fucking live Twitch chat. You know, somebody just came in like randomly. It's like, man, Ultimate Warrior died. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
Oh, isn't
man,
that the weirdest thing? Like you could be
yeah.
watching something and someone just announces a death right then and there. That's happened to my mom. My mom told me that Eddie Guerrero passed away because they showed it on like News 12
Yo,
New Jersey on the
somebody in
bottom.
my science class fucking told me that shit. I was like, what?
I was
And
like,
now I had,
oh,
and then during the course of the day, I completely forgot that this random chick that I barely even talked to went and told me that. And then I got home, and then wrestling came on. I was like, oh shit, I forgot that happened.
yeah. Yeah, my mom told me Sunday, but I didn't have the internet at the time, so it was just on TV. It was just like a little bottom bar. I was like, oh, Eduardo Guerrero, WWE superstar, dies at 38. I'm like, whoa. So then, I go into Monday, go to school, come home, and the first thing they show is everyone on the stage in the low riders. I'm like, shit. Sure enough, Vince doesn't make it any easier. Eddie Guerrero has passed away. I'm like, what? Like don't just drop it like that. He was in the prime of his life, the prime of his career, and then the only time he said "Viva la Raza," "Viva la Raza." Vince makes anything sound so threatening. Like you just hit like the happiest catchphrase. Like shit. All right, I'm not fucking with that guy. What else can we talk about? Leo Rush releasing a single. You gonna buy it, D Black?
Man, I don't know that nigga like that.
Come on, man. Buy Leo Rush single on vinyl, man.
Nah, man.
Shit gonna come with the instrumental, the street version, the clean version.
Nah, man. I'll buy his shit when he can sell a ladder spot through a table.
He can show up on TV again. When was the last time you seen this
I
guy?
don't know.
In a
I,
minute.
re- I really think like that heat still lingered on him, not only from that shit, but also when he decided to crack jokes when
Yeah, Emma.
yeah, when Emma got fired. Yeah.
It's like Triple H teaching him a lesson. Like, dog, he just got here. Like, you literally just got here.
Hold on,
Can't be
nigga.
fun.
He's a young motherfucker. He crack jokes at bad situations. That's what young motherfuckers do.
It's a father of two.
I shouldn't even say that because nigga, I do that. I crack jokes sometimes at
He's
bad
not young.
situations.
He's a father of two. Usually when people have, I'm a grown ass man. I got 2 kids. I'm like, all right, man. Take care of your responsibilities. Not do
Man,
stupid shit.
father two don't mean shit because I was working with somebody at Wendy's, yo, who had 3 kids at the age of 21.
Eesh. I think Dave said something like that. He works with someone that's like 21 and got like 2 kids and married.
Nigga, nah, like,
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
man, I would say like, for me, I would think like a prime time to get married would probably be like 27 or some shit.
Yeah. There's no way in hell you're gonna get me in my teens. Absolutely not.
Not teens, not early 20s.
Yeah,
I
like
would I
absolutely
would say
not.
yeah, be in a serious relationship in your early 20s,
Yeah,
sure, but
not kids.
yeah.
No way.
Actually,
No
kids,
way.
depending on how financially stable you are, I don't fuck.
Yeah, I mean financially stable. There's people out here that are just pumping kids out,
Yeah,
and they're just like, yeah, I'm struggling. I ain't got nothing, but I got a family. Family's all I need. As inspiring as that sounds, you're gonna need a lot more than family.
hmm
You need money. You need home. A lot of things. You know, it's not like the movies or white people. White people somehow they're set unless they
not as much as you would think.
no. Well, I don't know what Massachusetts is like. Are the white women in Massachusetts set?
Uh, not crackhead, bitch. I don't know if I ever actually
So if you were to get
referred.
into like a serious relationship with one of those white women in Massachusetts, would she be financially set to have children? Based on the
Around
general consensus of what you see there.
around my age,
Yeah.
probably. But most of the white women around my age, married and got kids already. So
You
yeah,
see? You don't want to play the somebody else's save file.
nah.
The fucking meme. Getting into a relationship with someone that got kids is like playing somebody else's save
I did
file.
not see that shit ever, but it's true.
It was like a tweet. That should have you die. Somebody has to have a picture of that. Somebody. Nobody has it.
I
Wow,
would have
that teaches
probably
me how
had
cool.
I probably would have had a retort to that shit. I'd be like, nah, man. But if you was in somebody who was about to have kids and got an abortion, I would be like getting into a relationship with somebody with New Game Plus.
Oh. New Game Plus. Yeah, I can't find that meme on Google. Let's just give me everything else. Whatever. What else can we talk about? That's it. That's all we got.
Is it? Yeah, man. And while we were talking that whole time, fucking 76ers is blowing this fucking lead to the damn.
They blew the lead?
Yeah.
We gotta share that after. Might as well share it now. We're ending the show anyway.
Yeah, so fuck it.
Or I'll
Where
share it if anything.
where the hell my theme song at?
So, in terms of events, That's a terrible way to bring a sentence. Tomorrow or tonight, tomorrow morning, kinda. Wrestling Dontaku, Okada's championship reign versus Tanahashi potentially breaking the reign and stopping him from breaking his own record of 12 defenses. Good ass match. I'm gonna have to wait all day to see that, so hopefully it's good. Sunday, MMA fans. Rise in MMA is Sunday. I think it's Saturday or Sunday. I think it's Sunday. It's a long show. It's $20 on Fight. You get to watch the replay for as long as you want. So if you can't stay up, spend the 20 or make an account and have someone get the code and you get money to watch enough of it. And of course, live reaction for Backlash done by us. Not the pre-show, so it'll be 8 p.m. And we'll watch Shinsuke low blow AJ Styles without having him lose the match or costing him the match. That might be his only offensive move.
Yeah.
We might just see AJ get low blowed for like 20 minutes. But we'll see. I'm excited. A lot of events that I need to find the time to watch because I got so much shit to do. But that's
it could lead to him actually hitting this nigga with the Styles Clash, except from the impact, it hurts his nuts so much, he can't go for the cover. If WWE steals that finish, nigga, you heard it here first.
Yeah, someone's watching, and whoever it is, give us credit. Damn it. I want to work for WWE. If Mick Foley's son can work for WWE, so can I. I want to write shit too.
We?
Yes. He just works in a cubicle. I want to work in a cubicle.
Nigga, fuck cubicles, man.
But I got to work for WWE.
I hate being in cramped spaces, nigga. I ain't even claustrophobic, y'all. I just don't like.
I could just look at Vince McMahon and be like, oh, Vince McMahon.
Give me a
and then I'll be in the
the
background
size of
whenever
my
Cat
room,
does those
good,
videos. Heck, I'll just be in the background like throwing signs up, throwing peace signs.
Yeah, but us here at One Tree Hill, that's it. That's it for the show, man.
Get me a job for WWE,
See
man.
you next week. Give us jobs, yo. We don't know Jared Martinez. We don't read dirt sheets.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
He was a guest. Well, we only had him as a guest because he had a foot in the door, but then he decided to get kicked out like Jazz.
Yeah. So. I wanna see video of fucking Vince McMahon tossing Jared out of WWE headquarters.
Out the headquarters door. Oh, Jared's deep ass voice. So yeah, we'll see you guys Sunday. Yeah. Go heal somebody. Yeah. Type one of my papers, please help me. Thank you.
And make sure you check your feet and don't trip and slide underneath the ring, man.
Yeah, at least not if there's an LED board either. You're just gonna die.